All right, we're going to do a video that is going to, I hope, help a lot of people, because one of the biggest, probably the biggest issue people have with dogs is their dogs are hyper. They're, jumping on you, they won't listen, they're wild, crazy every time you want to take them somewhere, can't open the door without them trying to run out. So actually the really hyper dogs, I think are easier to deal with than dogs that just shut down and don't want to do anything. So for instance, we have Maverick here. Maverick, come here. He is here because he had bad manners. He'd pull on the leash. He wasn't coming when he was called. They tried puppy classes. That didn't work out. So basically, the way you handle really hyper dogs is you have to be the cool head in the room. Okay, you have to have some authority without being overly dominating of them. You don't want them scared of you, but they have to respect you. If all you are is a play toy and a friend, it's not going to work. There has to be that understanding that I'm in charge, you're my dog, I'm going to take care of you, you're going to get everything you need from me, but you have to respect me. Okay, you got to meet in the middle. Tell everybody you have to be like a football coach, to where you're firm but fair. So your dog wants to play for you. You can't be an asshole and have your dog just not want to engage with you, and you can't be too sweet and friendly and hugs and kisses and loves, or the dog's not going to respect you. So you have to meet in the middle with them. There's a big difference between your dog loving you and your dog respecting you. You have to have more respect when you're dealing with an animal. You're the boss, but you have to be a good boss. So, like right now, look at this guy. This is just a couple days of being with me. He understands he cannot jump on me. He understands already that when I tell him to come here, I mean him to come here. And I'm going to go through a few things. So right now what we're working on is when he's inside, and say he's being annoying, and I just want him to go lay down on his bed. And not, a lot of dogs will pace around, they'll get into stuff, they'll chew on things, get in the trash, you name it. It's all the same thing. So if I want him to go to his bed, and the best way I found to do this is with the remote collar, with just the vibration mode. So right now, if I want him to go to his bed, I'm going to just tell him, Maverick, bed. Good. Bed. So I'm going to hold that light. You saw him shaking his head. That was the vibration going off on the collar. And when he got on that mattress, or that pad, I'd let the button go. And we've done this a few times now. He's going to get up. That's fine. I want him to get up. Bed. Bed. Good. Down. Now you notice what I'm not doing every time he gets on his bed. I'm not going, good boy, you're a good boy. Because all that does is just amp up more excitement. I'm going to say good and walk away. Now, when you're working with your dog and trying to teach them something, you want them to mess up a lot, because that's more reps, more practice. So good, got up, bed. Bed. Down. Good. So right there, he just stood there and he looked at me. He didn't know what to do. Pointed to the back, I pointed down to the ground. He's thought about it, And he was like, oh, what do I got to do to turn this off? What do I got to do to turn this off? And he laid down, went off. I said, good, walk away. So what he's doing is right now, he is processing, what do I have to do to turn this annoying vibration off? But I'm also pairing it with the word bed. So eventually, when I say bed, he's gonna know I want him to go lay down on his bed. And I won't have to use this all the time. This just puts a little bit more emphasis on what I'm saying. So I want to be able to just kind of walk around right now, bed. Bed. Down. I want to be able to just kind of walk around a little bit and make him used to me moving while he stays on his bed. So if he messes up, I'm not going to get upset at all. Like I said, if you start getting frustrated and he starts sensing you're frustrated, you're angry, then he can't stay relaxed. So every time he messes up, it's going to be the same monotone routine. Same thing over and over and over and over again. That's all dog training is. Bed. Down. I'll let that fly right now, but normally I want his whole body on there. But we're just learning this, so just the fact that he's kind of on it and laying down, that's fine. So the other big thing is, Maverick. 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 Good. He hears dogs barking outside, so he's on alert right now. So that's good too. I like any kind of distractions that tests him. And like I said, I'm not yelling. This is class time. Every time you work with your dog, just think of it. It's probably not going to be perfect this time, but every time you do it, he's going to get better. Now the other thing, very, very important with hyperactive dogs is you have to be assertive with them. They have to know black and white. So if he jumps on me and we're like being friendly, as soon as he puts his paws on me, it's like, nope, we're done. Every single time. You have to be consistent. You can't be like, it's okay this time. If you really want your dogs not to jump on you, you have to be consistent. If you don't want your dogs on the furniture, you have to be consistent every time. That might require getting up off the couch and moving your dog 40 times. You're just going to have to do it. So right now, basically what's going on is he is bored, which is what I want. I want this to be boring to him. And he is just like, whatever, I'm tired of getting up and being told to go back on my bed, so I'm just gonna lay here and relax. And that's what I want. I want him to get used to that feeling right there. So this is his first day. I'm probably gonna let him take a little break here in a minute, and then we'll come back out a little bit later and do it all over again. But I want him to know the bed command. So when he's inside, if he's being a pain, somebody comes over, you can just say bed, and they'll go lay down on their bed. Maverick, come here, buddy. Good boy. And see, still, I'm not putting my face down in his face. I'm not trying to get kisses. I'm not getting him excited. Good boy. That's his reward for it. Good boy. Some pets. And that's it. Very calm, very monotone, very boring. Now, if I was working with a dog that I couldn't get motivated, then it's totally opposite. Then you got to get animated with him. You got to try to get him excited about something. Him, I don't want him getting excited. He's a big dog, and when he gets excited, he'll tear a house down. So, there was a good look at Maverick. Come here, Bubba. Come here. Good. Good boy. Here's a good look at Maverick. He's doing awesome. He's a good boy. He just needs to understand the human world, we'll say. All right. See you on the next one. Doodles.